bonding over the concert together.
Baka na nakausap mo eh.
Oh, I mean, so I mean, you know, like he knew I existed. The thousands of people out there. Yung ma-update lang natin yung mga ka-MA natin hindi nakapanood. For sure, naligayan sila. And sana next time makapanood din tayo. And Bruno Mars, thank you, sinabi mo rin in the end. Parang naiintindihan niya ako, no? Sabi niya, I'm proud to be Philippine. And, you know, addition lang, sobrang natuwa ako sa kanya kasi nag-drums siya, nag-gitara siya. He's all-around artist and so good. He's really so good.
Anyway, alright, let's give it up for our next guest, Michael Ford.
Could you whisper in my ear the things you wanna feel? I'll give you anything to feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own and wonder where you are? You live with all your thoughts. I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all, so why don't you slide? Yeah, we're gonna let it slide now. Don't you love the life you killed? The priest is on the phone. Your father hit the wall. Your mind is on you. Don't suppose I'll ever know what it means to be a man. It's something I can't change. I live around it. I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all. So why don't you slide? Slide. And I'd do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of the nothing that fall. Oh, babe, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are, and what you are is beautiful. Oh, babe, you wanna get married or run away? And then do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of nothing that fall. Oh, babe, put your arms around me. What you feel is what you are, and what you are is beautiful. Oh, babe, you wanna get married or run away? I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all. And not do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of nothing that fall. And not do anything you ever dreamed to be complete. Little pieces of nothing that fall. And just slide into my bed and slide into my room, and we will run away.
Let's give it up for Michael Ford. Hey, Mike. Nice to have you here. Alright.
Good to be here.
Alright, so brief background now. Michael Ford is not actually from the Philippines. He's from?
Seattle, Washington, home of Starbucks. Seattle, Washington, home of Starbucks.
Alright, so what's your story, man? I mean,
Well, okay, so my story is I came here when I was 4 years old.
Okay.
And my parents brought me out to some places like, I just remember there was a typhoon when I was here.
Okay.
And so after that, my mom always wanted me to come to the Philippines and get involved in show business.
Okay.
But I was always scared that there was going to be a typhoon when I came
it was a
here.
really traumatic experience.
Exactly.
When you were younger. Okay.
So I delayed it.
Okay.
And, well, this is kind of sad, but both my parents died recently. And so I came back to the the Philippines because I wanted to meet my relatives and find out more about my heritage here. And I was around some of the producers from ABS-CBN, and they thought I was funny, and they asked me if I could do anything, and I said I could sing. And they talked about some possible plans for the future, and they told me to lose 30 pounds and come back 30 pounds and come back in 6 months and learn Tagalog.
All right.
And then there would be big things that might happen if God willing.
All right. So actually, mga Kevin, Michael has a very nice story because as you were saying, it's something that his mom really wanted him to try for so long, pero hindi niya nagawa. And now that, yun nga, sadly, both his parents passed away, he's actually now trying to give this a chance. So palakpakan natin si Michael Ford. Have you been singing ever since you were young? Or...
Have I what? Singing since yes, I've been singing since I was a kid, 12 years old. When everybody made fun of me in the choir, I still sang, and then I've always loved it. And now that I've come to the Philippines, I realize that probably the reason why I sang is because I've seen such amazing singers here, like Mateo.
Woo! All right.
Yeah, and I've just been blown away by all the talent that I've seen.
You were telling me something backstage earlier about your initial feelings when you found out that you'd be guesting with Mateo. Maybe...
Well, I thought to myself, like, of all the people I had to guess with, it's like the Justin Timberlake of the Philippines. And then I Googled Mateo, and I saw the pictures with his abs.
Bam!
And I thought to myself, if they put a light on us and it was a shadow, then we would look like the number 10. Because Mateo would be the number 1 and I would be the 0.
All right.
I was like, Mateo, of all people.
But I mean, at least when you come back like maybe 6 months from now and you drop 30 pounds, maybe you can like have a 6-pack too, right?
Maybe a 2-pack. We'll start with 2.
All right.
And then we'll try for 4 and then 6.
God willing. All right. Anyway, it's your second time here in the Philippines, right?
Yes.
How do you find it so far?
You know, I must say, I've traveled around the world. I've been to Mexico, DJed. I'm a DJ. I've DJed all around Mexico, Caribbean, Hawaii, Las Vegas. I have not seen anything anywhere else in the world that's better than what I've seen in the Philippines.
Woo! All right.
Really, truly.
I actually understand you came from Boracay like a week ago, or...
Yes, we went to Boracay last week, and it was the beaches there, white sand, beautiful, amazing, and the people. That's one of the biggest differences. The people of the Philippines, in their eyes, it is so welcoming and friendly, different than anywhere I've experienced in the world. It's so genuine, the people in the Philippines.
All right.
Really?
So you're a very talented person, you're actually a very good singer, and also you want to try to get into hosting.
I do.
Maybe you can answer my Martins Bilay question for me. So like I asked the audience a while ago, like to share some of the pickup lines that they've used or heard, whether they're really nice or really ugly. Maybe you have a few.
Well, you know, as you know, Martin, I'm still single, so I think all my pickup lines must be bad. But I do have one.
All right.
But I feel awkward saying it to you, so can I say it to somebody
Sure,
here?
go ahead, man.
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
I have a worse one, man.
Okay.
It's worse than yours.
Okay?
If I were a letter, people would assume that I'd be the letter T, so I can be next to you. But actually, I choose to be the letter V, so I can be beside W. Alright. Anyway, what's your next song, man?
Next song is a Harry Connick song that was from, I believe, the movie When Harry Met Sally. It's called It Had to Be You.
Alright. Let's give it up for Michael Ford.
To be you, it had to be you. I finally found someone who could make me be true, be very true, oh, make me be blue, just to be sad. Some others I've seen might never be me, might never be cross or try to be boss, but they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gave me a thrill
FC Water Refilling Station, LG Electronics, Eye Capture Studio by Edward de la Cuesta, Play and Display, Rockville Timog, Salvaje Eyewear, Walter Zamora for our sounds and lights, Dr. Amanderla of the Aesthetica Dermatology Cosmetic Surgery, branches at El Terrazo Tomas Morato Avenue, corner Scout Medina Street, Quezon City, Metro Manila. Telephone number 332-8604. Pasig City Branch, City Land Mega Plaza, ATV Avenue, corner Garnet Road, or Ticket Center, Pasig City. Telephone number 687-7857.